Welcome to Tweet of the Week. I'm going to confess that I'm feeling a little intimidated doing this interview because I'm going to be speaking to Adam Frank, who teaches the TV media program at our Career Technology Center. So when it comes to things like this, he is a true expert. So Adam, thank you for being willing to sit on the other side here today.
And this is a different side for me, so well, thank you for having me over.
And we really do appreciate it. And we want to celebrate with you because you were tweeting about some very exciting news that you and your students received.
Yeah, so I guess in the summer, we received information. We actually had submitted some projects that we did to the Student Emmy Foundation, which is the National Science and Arts Foundation. That does they're the same people that do the real Emmy Awards, but they have a high school division on that. So we had submitted some projects in and not sure when they were going to release all the information. But over the summer, Aaron Gilchrist from Channel 4 actually had a ceremony and announced the winners. At that point, we found out that one of ours had won the award for, I think it was short form fiction, for a program that we do called Inside the Arts. And at that point, it kind of just was left in the holding area. So a couple weeks ago, we received the box that had the trophy in it, the big crystal pillar for our Emmy Award. And this is the fourth time we've won one of these in the last 5 years. And the Emmy Awards are really it's a tough award and kind of really big for the students in the fact that you just don't enter and win. You could enter 20 things, or there could be 20 different people enter and they don't have a winner. So you have to meet such a high criteria to do this. And at this point, it's just a regional award. So there's 6 regions in the country that they do these awards in. And so we're in the National Capital Area region, and it's Maryland, it's DC, it's Virginia. So we won this on a regional level, and it'll get pushed to the national level, but they just haven't got that far to judge these. So we're really excited about this. Inside the Arts was I believe it was 8 episodes in the series we did, which was highlights of basically all arts, not just in FCPS, but all around the county. So some of the segments they had done in the streets, segments at the Arts Academy at TJ, different local artists, all different types of things. And then there was even some in-studio interviews with this. So it was kind of a variety art show, but it was a very deep dive into some of the different things that are happening around the county.
And Frederick County is an incredible place when you're exploring the arts, for sure. So kudos to you and the students, and the fact that you have won multiple times says a lot about the quality of the program that you've developed and are taking these students through. And like so many other things, the pandemic has sort of kept us from being able to celebrate in the ways we normally would, but I am sure that there will be some celebration once we get everyone back for you and your team of talented students.
And I guess you got to think about it this way too, that I didn't really do a lot of this. I mean, this is a student-based production, just like the other shows we do as well. The students do the work to it. So they schedule the interviews, they create the list of things they want to do, they go out, they shoot it, they edit it. You know, I pull back in that advisory role, that mentor role to them, and it's really their baby to take on. And not only are they getting production skills with this, they're getting that communication skills, they're getting that organization skills, they're getting those writing skills. And I really give all the kudos to the students because they put this together. Isabella Witherell was the girl who was in charge of this whole program. It was her design, and she was able to put the crews together, put the people together to make this work. So I got to give her a big shout out for that. But it was a whole crew of students that made this work, and it's theirs.
It was a team effort, and anytime the team wins, so does the coach. So, and I appreciate the way you described that role as mentor and guide for them, which is critically important to their success as well. And I understand that we might be able to have a little sneak peek of one of the videos that was part of this series.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the series finale of Inside the Arts.
Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed that sneak peek. So if you want to see more, and we know you want to see more, Adam has provided a link to the full series that you'll see here and be able to check it all out. Yeah. So one last thing before you go. Every program at the Career and Technology Center is about experiential learning. And while we've been bringing in some small groups, it's been, only for a couple hours, every other week, a real challenge. How have you and the staff at the Career Tech Center worked to deliver that experiential learning in a virtual environment?
Yeah, this has been a challenge this year. Even for someone like myself who's done this for many, many years, this has been a challenge. And I've often said, I felt like a first-year teacher. Here I'm taking this hands-on experience, bringing it online for the first couple of weeks where we were completely virtual, and trying to build those same skills in a virtual world. And I'm sitting there at night sometimes going, wow, I shouldn't stress out on this stuff, but how can I make it, what can I do best for the students? Because if I can't get them what they need, I feel bad. So it has been a challenge. I think as a staff, we've been able to lean on each other to bounce ideas off each other to find new ways to deliver instruction to the students. And recently I've felt pretty good with it coming around, and we're actually getting some things done. I think the students are finally getting the skills they need to succeed, to move on to college, to get into the workforce. And I just don't think it's me. I think it's our whole staff at CTC. We have a wide variety of programs that really need that hands-on experience. And I think our teachers have gone above and beyond to find ways to do that. Now, the small group experience is great for them. I mean, we are getting them in now, like you said, every other week. We are able to kind of prep them a couple days before what they're going to do. So when they get in there, it's really, boom, you're on your hands on this. We've already talked about all the theory to everything. Now let's get doing. And I think the students are really enjoying that. I think they like seeing each other again. I think they like the whole, you would never think of students saying, I can't wait to get to school, but they can't, and they really want to be there. And our show rates have been great. I mean, we have just about all of them coming in. So we do run a real safe environment. Most of our classrooms are really big, so there's lots of hand sanitizing stations and bathrooms and all that kind of stuff. So I feel it's been run pretty good, and it's safe for the students. So I'm looking forward to getting them in more, hopefully in the future, just to keep our shows going. We'd love to get Inside the Arts back up and rolling. We'd like to get our sports show back up and rolling. So these are some of the experiences the students want, especially as my seniors are getting ready to go on to college. So most of them want to continue to pursue this, and these are the skills that will help them move on. So looking forward to continuing on.
Well, Adam, I think you talked about the way every teacher is feeling when you said, I felt like a first-year teacher again, because it is so totally different and new. And I've also heard many say that collaboration has been so key in helping each other grow so we can deliver for the students. Yeah. And thank you for being willing to come in and work with the small groups, because I know when I visited CTC that day, as you said, it was obvious those kids were happy and excited to be back in school.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy the Emmy Award-winning series and check out some of the other student productions coming out of CTC. Our students are amazingly talented and they have outstanding coaches. Thank you again, Adam, for joining us, and thank you for joining us on Tweet of the Week. We will see you next time.